Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Becky D. We live in the morning. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, I don't know what this weather want to do, but that's neither here nor there. I am here today to keep motivating you, okay? And the reason I have chose to start in the morning, okay, that morning motivation, is because I want to know how you start your morning, okay? Simply that, like, you should start your morning strong and empowered in a sense of, yes, let's do it. Let's go conquer today. Let's go make today know who I am and whose I am, okay? So, real talk, real question. How do you start your morning? What do you do to start your morning? Okay? Now, I know we got our morning routines. You brush your teeth, wash your face, da-da-da-da-da. But how do you start your morning? Do you start your morning with prayer? Or do you start your morning with a mantra? Or do you start your morning with, a hug for someone, okay? Like, how do you start it? You really think about that. I'm like, man, I ain't never thought about that. All I do is wake up, brush my teeth, make sure my butt clean, and, smelling kind of fresh, put a little deodorant on, and I'm out the door. Now, if you got kids, you may have more steps. So something to think about is, how do you start your morning with your kids? Do you start them with a whole lot of no's and negativity and putting down? Or do you uplift them first thing in the morning? So how are we starting our morning with the other people in our lives? One of the ways that I love to start my morning, okay, it sends chills down my spine just thinking about it. I love to get on Marco Polo with my girls, okay? Now, yes, this is not advertisement for Marco Polo at all, no way, shape, or form, but if you do have the app, please use it as your morning motivation kickoff, okay? If you don't have the app, please download it, okay? It helps you stay connected to people who are near and far. Like, wholeheartedly, you get to see their face, and it just changes the world for you. But I love getting on Marco Polo, even if they don't watch it right then, or if I'm playing catch up. It's like I'm getting back into their lives. I'm feeding, their energy. I'm feeling their energy. Now, don't get over there with negative people, okay, who be sitting there, y'all, I don't know how I'm going to make it. No. Don't get on there and listen to all that now, okay? Get on there with your positive people, your positive group, and let their energy fuel you. Oh, my gosh, y'all. Like, seriously. When I am on Marco Polo with them, it changes my day all the way around. I love talking to them. Even if I could just send them a text message, a group text, okay? We use WhatsApp or something like that. We use that for our group text, even though we all have iPhones, so we could probably just group text like that. But anyway, so we use these different platforms to stay connected and to keep our energy, all right? I honestly went bowling the other day with a great friend of mine, and from the door, okay, it was a lot of negative energy out there. And they had apparently a party that was supposed to be coming in, and the girl had to remind us every 5 seconds. Mind you, we walked through the door at 4 something, okay? The party wasn't until 7. I'm like, ma'am, I cannot foresee myself playing 3 hours of bowling right now, okay? This is just a quick little outing. It's just, throw the ball around, get some stress off, have a little fun. She wanted to sit here and remind me we have a party at 7. And so then, it got kind of thirsty. This bowling, like all bowling rinks, alleys. Oh, I did it again. I call it a rink. Like all bowling alleys, they have the option of, some beverages as well as some foods and stuff like that. And so, my friend, she was like, I'm going to go get a drink. Did you want anything? And I'm like, no, I'm cool. I actually just drank like a whole gallon of water. So that's why I'm peeing so much right now. So I think I'm straight for right now. She goes over to the bar area because no one's walked up to us. This one has in-seat waiting, okay? They come to you in your lane and they serve it. But nobody came up to us. So she was like, oh, well, I'll just hop over to the bar. She goes to the bar, and the person at the bar immediately stops her, and she's like, oh, no, somebody will come to you. We played 2 games there for about an hour, okay? About an hour. Still had time left on our clock, apparently. And nobody ever came. No one would serve us at the bar. And I was like, in my head, I was just like, that negative energy is still there. And she was, just kept asking, oh, did you want to play any more games? Like, did you want to bowl again? And I said, honestly, I'm all for dropping like $200 right here at the bowling alley on playing some bowling. But realistically, I got to get out of this negative energy because it was starting to affect me. Okay. It was really and truly starting to affect me. And I was like, I'm not asking for a lot. Okay. Didn't even want anything to drink. We had to go get something to eat. So thankfully we didn't settle that we were going to eat there. So we could have potentially helped you make more money had you, actually came up to somebody and did your job. But be careful. If you own a business or a restaurant, an establishment or something like that where people are coming in, check your energy. Okay? Check the energy, because I honestly want to get out of there and I kind of don't want to go back. Like, because I really felt some type of way. Like, so it wasn't even morning for me. That was like, I said it was 4 o'clock, so that's evening, going on my evening time. And someone's energy affected me like that. So let's just imagine this was first thing in the morning and you're talking to your kids and you're giving off negative energy, or you're around somebody with all that negative energy. What would that do for you for your whole day? How would that play a role in your life? That really can impact you in ways that you never really thought of before. I understand bad news is going to come, but don't look at the negative all the time when you get bad news, okay? I'm not saying every day is going to be perfect, but I'm saying is, how do you start your morning? Hopefully, okay, I got to chop and edit and zip around and whip around some of my, how I start my morning tutorial. And hopefully it will be posted soon. But that's just me editing and cutting and posting some of the things that does not need to be in there. So you will get to see an insight on how I start my morning routine, okay? It is going to be on one of my day offs, so I do not feel rushed at all, and I can give you full and great content, okay? But that's something that you need to think about, okay? When you get your coffee, are you already thinking this coffee gonna be nasty because they ran out of my Folgers? Or are you thinking, I'm gonna try a new brand today and see how it goes? Because the moment you think something's gonna be bad, it's gonna be bad. I'm just keeping it real, okay? So definitely keep those things in mind. Keep just like the positivity there. Don't take any second of your life for granted, okay? From the moment you wake up, you should have that I'm ready to go, I'm ready to grind mentality, and you got to do it. Just simply that. You have to do it, okay? Like I said, I'm just giving you little tips of what I do for my morning routine. That's all that video is going to be about. It's just what I like to do to get my day started. No matter what time of the day it is. If I have a late sleep-in Saturday, my morning routine will more than likely still be the same. Whether I'm laying flat in bed or I'm up in my car moving and going, it still will be the same, okay? I try not to deter from it for various reasons. One, my mental capacity works well off of routines. So the more I can get into routines, the less things I forget, okay? Like, I told someone I was going to bring them a book. That is not a part of my routine. That book is still at my house. Will they get the book? To be continued. ... Like, so it's things like that that you gotta just kind of keep striving for. But yeah, definitely change the way you talk to your kids in the morning. Change the way you approach them. Excuse me, y'all, I got the hiccups. Alright, change the way you approach them. Change the amount of energy you pour into them, okay? Feed them with positivity. Give them a mantra to recite in the morning. Give them something. Let them see what a successful morning routine should look like, should feel like, how an adult should start their day and what it should be like, that positive mentality, just reflecting light and growth. Because honestly, y'all, that's our future. And from what I've been seeing, I'm scared. I ain't even gonna lie. I am terrified of what I have been seeing. Okay. So just putting it out there. Reach one, teach one. That's it. That's all I gotta say. All right. Reach one, teach one. If you can reach them, you can teach them. But yeah. So spread love, spread light. Okay. Something else I like to do in the morning is I like to, which can sometimes run me late. I ain't even about to lie. But I like to fix a hot beverage. Okay. I'm not a coffee drinker by any means of the imagination. Tried it twice and I got sick twice. So I put a very good correlation that coffee makes me sick. That was my correlation and I'm sticking to it. It could have been the way I made it. It could have been the way the other person made it. It could have been, but no. I prefer tea. Okay, I'm a tea drinker. Sometimes I have some warm cider, but sometimes I like to do, even like if I feel a little scratch in my throat, I get a hot beverage. And like I say, sometimes that does run me late, but get the beverage and I let it warm, like just that first sip, and you just let it run up your body. It's great to do during the winter time, okay, because like it's cold, and I take it to my car. I taste it to make sure I don't need any more honey in the house, but I take it to my car, and being in the coldness of a steel metal frame, okay, and you drink your tea and it warms your body. I let that awaken my insides. Now, I did read an article saying that your first drink should be room temperature, okay? Because cold drinks doesn't help boost your metabolism. But I believe that hot drinks can boost your metabolism as well. But I love it. I don't do it every day. It's not always a part of my morning routine. So for the video, it will be included, but it's not an everyday thing. But I let it warm me, and it's just like the warm feeling of a hug. So being that I can't go and hug my girls, I'm imagining their embrace by the warm feeling sensation of the tea. Okay. Thank you to my parents for the Keurig, because that definitely does cut down a lot of time. I'm able to press the button, and I'm able to go. Okay. Beautiful thing ever. If you don't have a Keurig, you should definitely invest, or any other type of, you can press the button and continue to get on with your morning, because then you run into not being as late to work. It has been one of the best gifts ever. The next gift I look into getting into is the one my brother got me, which is my blender in its personal size, so I don't have to make a huge thing and worry about what I'm going to do with the rest of it. So I'm so excited to get into that. I'm just a gadget junkie. So when you start your morning, get a mantra, okay? Whatever you want to be. I am positive. I am light. I am the day that I will conquer. And I know who I am and whose I am. I love me. I love you. I love everybody despite what they've done to me. I am forgiven, and I am what forgiveness looks like. I am the ultimate me, and I will continue and forever and always be the one and true me. Okay. Now, some people would be like, okay, girl in the car beside me talking to herself, she cray. Child, we got all this electronics in the car where we can talk on the phones and whatnot. They don't know you talking to yourself, okay? They think you on your AirPods or whatever they call, and you just having a chat with your best friend on the phone, or your husband or something, okay? They don't know you talking to yourself. Talk to yourself, girlfriend. Okay? Somebody laughed at me. I was someplace, and literally I was singing. They couldn't see my headphones, and they were like, you okay, Becky? You talking to yourself again? And I was like, nah. I was like, all right, cool, because I just whispered after. I said, okay, I was low-key talking to myself. And it was like, man, anybody who do a podcast talk to themselves. I was like, you know what? But it's true. Like right now, I'm not looking at anybody, so I'm technically talking to myself, and I'm just hoping you guys listening. But anyways, okay, start your day off with greatness. You were born to be great. You're destined to be great. You will always and forever be the word great. So why let someone else tell you otherwise? Why let someone else's words affect you to a point that your morning is so shook, okay? Start your morning great. Continue to be great. Continue to live on. Continue to press on. And don't let anything hold you back, okay? Wake up, beauty. It's time to grind. My name is Becky D in the morning. My name is Becky D with Becky D in the morning. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep saying that backwards. I'm not in the morning. That's not my last name. Anyways, I love you all dearly and truly. If this is the way you start your morning, just know I'm starting you off with love. So continue to spread love and give love and be love, okay? I love you all. I want to help you all grow and be better in this world so you all become the greatest you ever, okay? You guys are the greatest. I love you all. I will catch you all in the morning.